Hello everyone, there is one very popular chocolate bar called the Picnic Bar. Today I decided to make a giant version of it. But for this, of course, we're gonna have to study the original. Let's open up the packaging. It looks really uneven. This is probably the roughest bar I've ever made. We need to see what it consists of. It's strange, either it seems to me or there used to be like waffles in there. However, now the bar consists of chocolates, peanuts, soft caramel, airy grains, and also some raisins. We need to try it. A very tasty bar, somewhat reminiscent of a Twix. So to make air grains, we need 10 kilograms of rice and a special Chinese machine. We're gonna gain a kilogram of rice. We open up the cannon and pour it in. Now we add in some oil. Close the cannon. And now we'll tighten it so that nothing explodes ahead of time. Now we put it in place and light the burner. We will constantly rotate the machine so that the rice warms up evenly and does not burn. It took a very long time to heat up the first batch, about 10 minutes. Because this huge thing is a piece of cast iron, it takes a really long time to gain temperature. But the next batches will be much faster. So the rice needs a pressure of 0.7 atmospheres. After that, we direct the cannon into a special bag. And with the help of a lever, we blow it up. And this is honestly the scariest part. Now we shake the leftover rice out of the machine. In my opinion, everything worked out well. We take off the bag. We untie the rope and pour the contents into a tub. 1 kilogram of rice turned out to be a lot of airy rice. It has increased in volume by about 8 times. And these are the weightless little granules that turned out. Let's blow up the next batch of rice. We point the cannon inside the bag and blow it up. The second batch of rice is sent into the tub. We continued blowing up rice for about 2 hours. And now it's finally over. The next thing we're gonna blow up is pearl barley. We also take out exactly 1 kilogram and put it into the cannon. Close and tighten. The principle here is exactly the same as with the rice. We turn the device heating in the pearl barley evenly. However, the pressure here needs to be 0.9 atmospheres. And boom. Done. Pour the pearl barley popcorn into the tub. And this is how it looks up really close. Now we'll continue blowing up the pearl barley. Done. In total, we got 150 liters of air grains. The next ingredient is the raisins. There are 15 kilograms here. We make the ratio of all the ingredients as in the original picnic. And there should be 7% of raisins in it. Therefore, let's put these into the tub. They're honestly kind of a little bit stuck together, so we separate them with our hands. Next, we need a bag of peanuts. We open it up. And so that the pile does not fly off the bag, we will melt it with the burner. Our peanuts are peeled, but raw. So they need to be fried. Pour most of the peanuts into a cauldron. And light the burner. And constantly stirring, warm up the peanuts. This has an awesome fragrance. You can pour this into the tub. While the ingredients are still dry, they can be relatively simply mixed together. Ready. The mixture is uniform. Let's move on to the caramel. The base is, of course, corn syrup. Fill in about 16 liters. It will not allow the caramel to crystallize. You also need a whole bag of sugar. We open it up. We burn the edges with a burner. And pour all 50 kilograms into a saucepan. Add some water so that the sugar gets wet. And light the burner. The caramel begins to cook gradually. Now we need to monitor the temperature. We cooked the caramel for about 3 hours. And finally, it reached 140 degrees. Now it has a very beautiful brown color. Now we need cream with 33% fat content. Pour 10 liters into the caramel. Using a spatula, mix the caramel into the cream. As a result, the caramel should turn out to be a little bit lighter. Pour it directly into the tub with our dry mixture. Now it's going to be a lot more difficult to mix it all up, but we are going to try. After about 40 minutes, we're done. Using some food film, we're gonna cover up the table. Put a gastric capacity into a Marmite and fill it with milk chocolate. Turn on the heat. Periodically, we'll stir the chocolate until it becomes liquidy. Done. It is perfectly homogeneous. We measured the size of the original bar, and multiplying the sizes, we laid out the borders of the sticks. Now let's scoop up the chocolate and pour it into the mold. Now all the chocolate needs to be smoothed with a spatula, but so that it does not leak out behind the sticks. Done. Now we wait for the chocolate to set. The sticks are no longer needed, so we take them off. Now we put on some gloves and start adding on the filling. And we put it on the chocolate bottom of our future candy bar. In literally 1 hour, we almost completely empty the tub and put the filling on the table. And with the help of a board, we will transfer the desired shape of our candy bar. We tap on the mass to compact it. From the remains of our filling, we form these little balls and glue them to the bar to repeat the irregularities as in the original one. Let's add some more chocolate into the Marmite. And melt it down. And to make it even more liquidy, let's add a lot of oil. And combine it with the chocolate. And now the most pleasant part is the final pouring of the hot chocolate onto the bar. Now we wait for it to set. And our giant picnic bar is ready. I think that it turned out to be like almost identical to the original. It takes up the entire table and weighs as much as 200 kilograms. All right, let's cut into it. Once cut, it turned out to be exactly what we needed. On the outside, chocolate, a peanut filling, airy pearl barley, airy rice, raisins, and caramel. Well, let's try a piece of it. Yeah, this is freaking delicious. The taste is even richer than in the original. It is just perfect. The consistency of the bar is exactly what we needed. Not a hard, glassy caramel, but a soft, creamy one like in the original. We cut the whole bar into equal parts and packed it up into plastic wrap. And like we always do now, we took this to the Mother and Children's Home. Everyone really liked the taste of it. Let me know in the comments which other candy bar you would like to see. And if this video gets 150,000 likes, then you can count on a new large-scale video soon. Bye, everybody!